Well, the old bucks are still around, and they still got their antlers. They're on the verge of losing them, though. They caught a rare glimpse of an old bobcat on the ridge this week, and they're moving around pretty good, especially these turkeys. Well, welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smokies. Now, this is in the ridges going to the Smokies. This ain't in the Smoky Mountains. And it's been pretty here, but it's turning cold. Even the old redbuds is blooming out. Look at it. They're beautiful. Everything blooming out at the same time. But old man winter's not done yet. And I'll share something here I caught with you. Here above the pond here while I was changing cards. The pond's doing real nice. And I'm coming across that ridge checking these camera cards. And got this. Sorry for the picture here, but this is the best I could get up on these old turkeys. And they're really going at it now. You can hear them a half a mile away. Well, just relax, take it easy. Let's see what the little friends has been up to. They've been running everywhere. So, enjoy yourself, and let's get started. Well, up on the ridge, it's been a windy time here. And the does keep coming and going on top of this ridge, but so does the turkey. They seem to be everywhere now. And there's a big old tom there following around. He's hanging right with them. And there's old Yeller, hanging in there. Thinks he's a bobcat, doing some hunting. And the old doe, they still like sampling on these little sprouts and stuff that's coming up. And there's the old turkey moving down the trail. And the deer still in these acorns. They still out there in them. They still the acorns to be got. And the turkey knows it too. Squirrels ain't happy about it. They just have to take their turn too. Now there is some bucks still around here, big old bucks. Look at the rack on that. They've not lost their antlers here yet. They don't lose them here till the last of March, 1st of April. I've always noticed that for years here. That's how I filmed them. That's how I learned that. And there's some big ones here too. You see them one time, next week you don't see them. They're on top of the ridge. There's old groundhog moving through. Old Dirty Dan, I call him. Old Dirty Dan. He's moving on. Back at the hotel, old Squirrel's checking it out. He's curious what's going on in there. But old Dirty Dan, he's still gathering up bedding material. Looks like he's had a rough time. Still gathering up that den material. But sometimes you just gotta take a break. Just enjoy the day. Now back at the pond, it's coming up nicely, all this rain. And the animals love it. Here you got some bucks here. They run around in little groups right now. They still bucks. They like to play. But they share it with the other deer, the doe. They love his watering hole. They like to get out in it too. The old bucks are still just playing. But something scares them off, and they leave. These coyotes chasing them around too. But now it's the turkey's turn. They come down to the pond. And they really enjoy it. They scratch up everything. And they have a good time at this pond too. Big old flock of them. And them does and bucks kind of run together a little bit, looks like. They moving on back in the ridge. One right after another. And they're late in the evening. Old turkeys up there in them big timber. They're getting ready to go to roost. Come nighttime, the old coons are up out of their dens. It's their turn now. And they have to check the cameras out. Got him a bite, looked like an insect or something. The old possum, they out too, making their rounds. And the little old rabbits, I film them time to time. I know they're the most hunted animal in these woods. Everything's after them. These old coyotes especially hard on them. Now here's one just moseying around, cleaning himself. And there's a little screech owl. Got him a little dinner. Beautiful little owls, ain't they? And there's an old buck there. He's prowling in them acorns at night. Big old racks on some of these bucks. Beautiful. There's a little flying squirrel. Quick as lightning. They out in these acorns too. And there at the scent tree, the old fox is out, seeing what he can get into, what's going on. Old Freddy the fox. And there's old Rocky the coon. You left the light on there, buddy. Nope, they turned it off. There's old Flash running around. Old possums making their rounds. Coming and going, these little animals. And at the motel, I guess old Rocky's checking it out there. So's the old Freddy the fox. Yeah, all making the rounds. One goes, one comes back in. And there's old Flash. Guess he's leaving his scent. And there's old Flat Top. Got that white streak at the end of his tail, that hair. Now here's what they don't like. Old Coyote up here moseying around. He smells something up here, too many animals. They'd better be careful. But old Mr. Coyote don't want to grab one of these. He'll get his eyes put out for it. And up on the ridge trail, up on top, the bucks is moving around at night. Big old racks on. There'd be some good sheds here if I could find them. But they're hard to find. These little animals grab them and they eat them. A lot of calcium in them sheds. There's a little old Wishbone. And there's Flat Top. And the old Coyote moving through too. The old coon, he's watching where that coyote went. He don't like him. And here at the pond, bucks is down here again at night. They love this watering hole. The old coons coming in, they especially love it. This is their place. And we had some good rain, and the water come up good. You can see here. Good rain. Come about a foot from the camera. And the old coon's over here fooling around, and he has to fool with my camera. He must have been climbing on it or something, because he pulled it straight down, and there it was looking down at the water, and there's a bird there. Right under the camera between hitting the water. Them coons, they don't always fool with something. Come daylight, there's a rare glimpse of a bobcat hunting at daylight on top of the ridge, moving on through. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. But anyway, the old turkeys is down out of the roost, working their way around the ridge. Just a scratching and a walking. But it's time for the squirrels. They're always working. They never quit all day long. But they're so comical. Still looking for them acorns. I'm sure they don't care much about them other animals getting them acorns. But they're so precious. So guys, that's what I caught on the cameras this week. Hope you enjoyed this. So I want to say, God bless every one of you, and I'll see you next time.